And it's not Rogers. His wife, lying dead upstairs, and there he's calmly talking about lunch. Now he says the boat won't be coming. How the hell does he know?
Mr. Blow!
What?
Don't you see? He's dazed. He's just carrying on as a good servant would do. It's pathetic, really.
He's pulling a fast one, if you ask me.
The truly significant thing is the failure of the boat to arrive. It means we're being deliberately cut off from help.
That's very little time. Very little time.
What's that, General?
Very little time. And we shouldn't waste it talking about things that don't matter.
Can't we do something?
We can find the funny gentleman who staged this, Mr. Unknown Owen. I bet anything you like he's somewhere here on this island. And the sooner we get a hold of him, the better. Because in my opinion, he's as mad as a hatter and as dangerous as a rattlesnake.
Hardly a very good simile, Captain Lombard. At least a rattlesnake gives warning of its approach.
Warning? My God, yes! That's our warning. 10 little soldier boys. There were 10 of us here before Narracott went, weren't there? 10 little soldier boys going out to dine. One went and choked himself. Mr. Marston choked himself, didn't he? And then, 9 little soldier boys sat up very late. One overslept himself. That last part fits Mrs. Rogers rather well, doesn't it?
Do you mean he wants to kill us all?
Yes, I think he does.
And each one of us fits a rhyme? No, it's coincidence. It must be coincidence.
Only 8 soldier boys here? I suppose that's coincidence too? What do you think, Flora?
I don't like it.
But there's nobody on the island.
I'm not so sure of that.
This is terrible.
None of us shall ever leave the island.
Can't somebody shut her up?
Don't you agree with me, Sir Lawrence?
Up to a point, yes.
Then the sooner we get to work, the better. Come on, Armstrong. Come on, Blower. We'll make quick work of it.
All right, I'm ready. Nobody's got a revolver on them by any chance. Suppose that's too much to hope for.
Actually, I've got one right here.
You always carry that about with you?
Usually, I've been in some tight places, you know.
Oh, well, you've probably never been in a tighter place than you are today. If there's a homicidal maniac hiding on this island, he's probably got a whole arsenal on him, and he'll use it.
You may be wrong there, Blore. Many homicidal maniacs are quiet, unassuming people.
Delightful fellows.
You'd never guess there was anything wrong with them.
Well, if Mr. Owen turns out to be one of that kind, we'll leave him to you, Doctor. Now then, let's make a start. I suggest Captain Lombard searches the house while we do the island.
Right. House ought to be easy. No secret doors or sliding panels.
Mind he doesn't get you before you get him.
Don't worry, but you two had better stick together. Remember, one got left behind.
Come on, Armstrong.
A very energetic man, Captain Lombard.
You do think he's right, don't you? If there's someone on the island, they'll be bound to find him. It's practically bare rock.
I think the problem needs brains to solve it rather than bronze.
Where are you going?
I am going to sit in the sun and think, my dear. Just sit and think.
Where did I put that skein of wool?
Did you leave it upstairs? Would you like me to go look for you?
Oh, no, I'm nowhere likely to be under.
I'm glad Captain Lombard's got his revolver.
You're all wasting time. Wasting time.
You think so?
Yes. I think it's best if we were to sit quietly and wait.
Wait for what?
For the end of call. I wish I could find Leslie.
Your husband?
Yes. I wish you knew him. He was so handsome, strong. Yes, I loved him very much. Of course, I was a lot older than he was. He was 27 and Richmond was 26. She was my ABC. Leslie liked her. We used to talk of music and plays together, teased her, made fun of her. I was pleased. I thought he took a fatherly interest in the girl. Damn fool wasn't I? No fool like an old fool. Exactly like a book the way I found out. When I was out in France, he sent us both a letter. Put it in the wrong envelope. So I knew.
Who no?
It's alright, my dear. It was a long time ago. But you see, I loved the boy. I never let her know I found out. I let it got her inside here. A slow, murderous rage. Hypocrite. I'd liked the girl, trusted him.
Wonder what the others are up to.
Sent her to her death. It was quite easy. Mistakes were being made all the time. All anyone could say was that I'd lost my nerve a bit, made a blunder, sacrificed a few of my best soldiers. Yes, it was quite easy. Leslie never knew I'd found out. We went on as usual, but somehow nothing was quite the same anymore. He died of pneumonia. He had a heart-shaped face, gray eyes, brown hair that curled.
Don't!
Yes, I suppose in a way it was murder. Curious murder. And I've always saw myself as such a law-abiding woman. Didn't feel that way at the time. So to be damn well right, that's what I thought. But then, well, don't you?
What do you mean?
You don't seem to understand. I thought you would. I thought you'd be glad that the end was coming. We're all gonna die, you know.
I don't know.
You're so young. You haven't gotten to that point yet. The relief. The blessed relief when you know you're done with it all. And you haven't got to carry that burden any longer.
General?
You don't understand. I want to sit here. Sit and wait for Leslie to come for me.
I'm frightened. Oh, I'm frightened.
All correct, no secret passages, one corpse.
Don't.
I say, you do look low. How about a drink to steady your nerves?
A drink? 2 corpses in the house at 9 o'clock in the morning, and all you have to say is have a drink. A woman's got quite crackers. It's okay, just have a drink. 10 people accused of murder. No problem, just have a drink. Everything's fine so long as you have a drink.
All right, all right. What's the matter, my sweet?
I'm not your sweet.
I'm sorry, I rather thought you were.
You can think again.
Come now, you know you don't feel that way.
Unpleasant young man. Can't find it anywhere. Is anything the matter?
It's the general. She doesn't look very good.
Yeah, General. Mercy has found her out.
Oh, don't.
One must face facts.
Can any of us afford to go stone?
She had no right to take judgment into her own hands.
What about Beatrice Taylor?
Who?
That was the name, wasn't it?
You are referring to that absurd accusation about myself?
Yes.
Now that we are alone, I have no objection in telling you the facts of the case. Indeed, I should like to hear them. It was not a fit subject to discuss before gentlemen, so naturally I said nothing last night. That girl, Beatrice Taylor, was in my service. She had nice manners and was clean and willing, but she was a loose girl with no morals. She was in trouble. It was a great shock to me.
What happened?
Well, naturally I refused to keep her an hour longer under my roof. No one shall ever say I condoned immorality.
Did she drown herself?
Yes.
How old is she?
17.
Only 17.
Quite old enough. I told her what a low, depraved thing she was. I told her her child would be the child of sin and would be branded all its life. I told her I felt soiled by ever having her under my roof.
You told a girl of 17 all that?
Yes. Quite glad to say I broke her down utterly.
What did you feel like when you found out she killed herself?
Feel like?
Yes, didn't you blame yourself?
Certainly not. I had nothing with which to reproach myself.
I believe